Let's see. In the interim, I have also played Strike Vector EX.
Okay, I want to talk to you about this.
Okay, talk to me. I thought you wanted to talk to me.
The tone, shut up, of the trailers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that indicative of the tone of the game?
Kind of, yeah. I think of the game overall, it definitely does still have a lot of those same themes and stuff like that. It definitely feels like the same thing.
What?
But so the thing that doesn't come across in the trailer perhaps is that the story mode is like real anime. Like it's anime as fuck.
That's actually perfect.
And so, but the thing is like, it's maybe like an anime.
It's like not the anime that we like.
It's not the anime that I would want. Like in
Okay.
So the best way that I can describe this game is it's a combination of Ace Combat, and because it's like kind of like a flying game, and Armored Core.
Kind of, yeah.
And so what I want.
Oh, look at that.
What I want
the
is like a
character portrait is
shitty anime story from like Ace Combat, where it's just like, and then you're like the pilot of like the legendary squadron, but then you get shot down, but you don't die because, you know, whatever, nobody dies. And then you become like the ghosts of that squadron, and then you haunt the skies, and then you like help win the war or something.
Are you saying you don't like that?
I do like that, but that's not what this is. That's not what this is.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Sorry, you started talking after gameplay showed up, and I was like, "That's goddamn gorgeous." Are you saying words? Because I can't hear.
Yeah,
them.
no, but it's not that. It's like a little bit more serious. Like you're like some guy, and it's serious, but it also is so fucking stupid. Like you're some pilot guy, and then they do this whole thing at the beginning where like, I always wanted to be a pilot, but like my dad was a pilot and he got it, or he was injured, and I couldn't become a pilot until I was 21, at which point I became a pilot. So it's fine, but there was like some animosity as a result, and so I'm like a hard ass and like don't like take people seriously or whatever. And then so there's this guy that's like, you should become part of my squadron, and I was like, fine, I'll do it. And this is like, I don't.
Hey, Mike.
What?
Quick jump ahead. There's a Humble Bundle sale going on right now for Game Maker.
Okay.
We could make a shmup.
We could. Making one of those is really hard.
Hold on.
All right.
It's gonna come full circle. We can make a shmup where
A top-down shooter.
it's a top-down shooter. Okay. Also, yes, this does sound like anime. We could make a top-down shooter where you're like just a pilot in the legendary squadron.
Okay.
And then you get shot down.
Okay.
But you don't die.
Okay. Wow.
So
weird.
you become a ghost of the squadron.
Okay, dude. Wow.
And then you haunt the skies.
I'm on board. That sounds great. That sounds awesome.
The second you said that, I was like, oh yeah, I'd play that game.
Yeah, that's Ace
Combat.
Combat.
It doesn't exist? Oh, okay. Fuck. Well, now I have to go back and play Ace Combat.
Yeah, that's Ace Combat. Like, yeah, dude. Ace Combat. Any one of them that wasn't like new.
So 4.
Ace Combat 4, Ace Combat 3, Ace Combat 5 probably too. 3, 4, 5. Those are the good ones. Those are the ones you want. 3 is on the PS1.
Assault Horizon.
4 and 5 are the really, really good ones.
3 is on the PS1?
Yeah.
Really?
Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere. Yes.
I need to see it.
Yeah, but let's go back around to the game. So the story is dumb, but it is the game.
There's a game we were talking about.
The game is not. The game is multiplayer focused, much like the Strike Vector non-EX. It's primarily a multiplayer game. There is a story. The story is really dumb and will mostly serve to help you understand how the game works.
Okay.
There are like arena things, which are like, in my opinion, the least interesting things to do. It's just basically like minigame challenges, just like fly to this spot really fast, shoot these 2 things, and then fly to this next spot. Some of them are really fucking hard. Yeah. But they are not interesting at all. I had the least fun doing those, because they were beneath me.
This thing looks cool as shit. They were beneath me. Did you customize your? Excuse me. Did you customize your ship a lot?
Not for the solo campaign, and I don't even know if you can get these parts for the whatever. Yeah. So most of the game. Let me see if I can. I think I got towards the end, but most of the game is like multiplayer centric. So a lot of the customization, a lot of what's in the trailer is actually based around the multiplayer. So you can customize your ship, like aesthetically, and also every ship is like, it's not class based, but you have like different. You can equip different weapons. Like you don't have loadouts either. It's just like you have the one thing that you use. But Every
Okay.
ship has a different gun. You can put a different gun, and there's a variety of different weapons. The default is the Gatling gun, which is just like a machine gun.
Yeah.
But then there's also like a single fire gun, and also like a sniper rifle that's a one-shot kill. And
Really?
yes. And then there's a variety of rocket launchers and like missile launchers and stuff like that. There's a shotgun for some reason. And then you can also equip a secondary item, which is like a mine field deployer or like an extra boost rocket, or the thing that I took, which was just like a healing field. And then you just kind of go for it. And then once you're playing, it's so like the playing game aspect of it is really just like for you to get from spot to spot. And then the way I ended up playing it was more of just like a weird 6 Degrees of Freedom third-person shooter. So you will probably do a lot of this jet stuff every now and then because the levels are pretty big. But once you get into like some nitty gritty shit and then people start showing up, you'll probably just be in. I think they call it like slow mode. I feel like that you should call it like maneuver mode or something like that. Like there's slow mode and like
right here.
yeah, when you're not boosting like a jet or whatever.
Yeah. Slow mode looks cool as hell.
It's cool. You just hover. It's fine. So there's a lot of weapons, but in my opinion, I really think you literally only use like the Gatling gun. I think the Gatling gun is like the baseline weapon, and none of the weapons are anywhere near as good.
Really?
Because like there's so much tracking on the Gatling gun, and I think that's the way it should be, but all the other weapons are like shit compared to it. It's like the homing missiles are all useless because there's like a maneuver you can do where the homing missiles just lose tracking for whatever reason.
Oh yeah.
And then most
As
of the
they
other
do.
yeah, and then you have like dumbfire rockets, which are just too slow, so it's just like it's machine gun or nothing. But I appreciate the diversity. I wish there was something to use, like rocket launchers are better at like this objective or something, which I don't think is even the case.
Man.
But yeah, so it's multiplayer only, and I think in this video maybe, and also on Twitter, I just expressed that it's a shame that it's a multiplayer focused game because already there's like nobody playing it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, how's the?
I think
lobby?
I managed to play it for like 6 hours, and I think I have seen a total of like 10 human players. But so here's the thing.
Bots in the game?
Yeah, here's the thing, and this is what I think is so cool, and I don't understand why other games don't do this. If you go into multiplayer and you queue for something, if no one is there, it will populate all the slots with bots, so that at minimum the game is 3v3 with you and 5 bots.
Oh wow.
So even if no one is playing, you can still play the game kind of.
Yeah.
And
That's actually really nuts.
but the thing is that's really crazy is like even if you queue with people, there's like it'll queue all the human players together, so it just becomes like a bot stomp, which is like still kind of cool to me. I think
it's still you playing the game with the ship that you've customized.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I think I played against exactly one human player, and it was like it was just he started without using the Gatling gun, and I was just like, I'm gonna use the Gatling gun, and then after 2 deaths he was like, fuck this, I'm gonna use the Gatling gun. So it just became like a Gatling. We were strafing in the air in a circle trying to shoot each other with the Gatling gun.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing is like it is a multiplayer only game, but you can totally I think you can still kind of enjoy it as just like a bot thing. And I do appreciate that there are bots because like I said, multiplayer only game, and if there was no bots, then I just wouldn't play it. Like I have played many I don't know about you, I played many multiplayer only games where just like nobody plays it because it's not Call of Duty, and so the game is just like nothing. So you can kind of play the game. I wish more people played it because it's really cool. But once more people start playing
like it, man,
it seems like it'd be real fucked up. Like if everybody uses the Gatling gun, you just like focus on one person, they die in like 15 seconds, and then they're just like whatever, fuck this, and then it's over. Let me see. There's like actual multiplayer.
So the thing that I really like is looking at the amount of maneuverability in in a bunch of other games. The cutscenes would have all of the really crazy like tricks that you would do to get out of enemy fire. Here, it looks like you are doing all of these things to get out of enemy fire.
Yeah, no, I don't think these are even in the. I think the bots leveled up as I was playing because all the bots are like low level in this, and then by the time I was finished playing, they were like max rank.
Nice.
I don't know. But yeah, no, the cutscenes have like nothing. And by comparison, all the cutscenes have like really boring maneuvers. Like they're not doing shit in the cutscenes.
Yeah.
And then this is just like you're flying and you're doing like loop-de-loops and like these like jet
You are flying into
shunts.
the really tight spaces and hitting the wall because somebody is shooting at you.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy thing is like it does move really fast and you do get like a really, really strong sense of speed, but I feel like you're for the most part in a lot of control still. There's some parts where it like the finer when you need finer movement, like some of the challenges in the single player thing require you like zigzag through like tight hallways, and that is like really bad and really hard sometimes because like once you hit the wall for some reason like you turn into the wall, and if you are accelerating into a wall you just explode and die. But
sure,
only in the single player garbagey thing, so it's fine. Oh, that's you can if you die you go into like this self-destruct mode, and if you hit an enemy directly you will instantly kill them. So all
right, that's pretty worth it.
Yeah, no, it's super fucking cool. I like this game so much. I wish more people played it. It's so cool.
Yeah, because like that's what sucks is that it's what you mentioned, like, so it's multiplayer only, so you're not gonna get it's multiplayer only, primary focus on multiplayer. So if you have that, then you're not going to get a ton of people really playing it after a while. So that sucks. But then there's oh man, really? That's the sniper rifle?
That's not the sniper rifle. It's a single fire weapon. You have a zoom on your thing for some reason. I don't know.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
it looks ridiculous.
It's really cool. I like so much about this game. I'm still like working on like the review, but man, it's
cool shit.
It's cool as fuck.
Yeah. Even the single shot gun looks rad. Cool.
Yeah.
When I get a PS4, I'm sure I'll play against all the bots.
Because one of the achievements I'm pretty sure is just to get like max prestige in the game, because there's prestiging because it's a multiplayer game, and it's like you can do that against like I think I got to the first prestige in like whatever, like 4 or 5 hours playing against the bots. So you could do it if you wanted to. Yeah, and then that's kind of it. There's like global leaderboards for some of the challenges, so if you're that kind of person, you could kind of do that, I guess. But it's cool. I like it a lot. Oh, let me show you one of the clips though, so you can get a kind of a better sense of like what these things are. It's just like one-off missions. Like you can do them in like less than 60 seconds or something if you were so fast, or if you were fast enough. If you are so inclined, is what I was going to say.
Oh yeah. It looked weird that it was just sitting there.
Oh yeah, no.
Man, this is cool.
The Twitter makes this look like shit, but you know, video games.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, and then so
I like the idea of taking something this fast and going through a city environment.
Yeah, it makes no sense, but
I love it.
Doing it in this way, like you'd never actually. I doubt you'd ever really do this in the multiplayer. Like, some of the levels are so big, like I don't even know if you would do anything like this.
I was gonna ask about that. So like there were environments in the background. Can you just straight up fly to those?
It's pretty small, but you can fly to like a pretty wide area. Like you can't fly to everything you can see in this level, but you can go pretty far. Once you get far enough, though, it does the thing where it's just like turn around, and then it's like fucking whatever hooks you back in.
Star Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well said. Well said.
Yeah, so if there are leaderboards, I'm pretty sure they're broken or they take a long time to update, because I am the 3rd fastest person on this leaderboard, or 4th fastest.
No, it's fine.
But whatever.
You're just good. You play Trackmania.
I make my living on Trackmania. That's it. Man, fucking cool though. Please play it. Support the developers. It's so fucking cool. I want them to make Ace Combat.
I was gonna say like, man, I want them to make a Star Wars.
They're making a new Ace Combat.
Are they making a new Ace Combat?
Not them, but a new Ace Combat is coming out.
I want a new Rogue Squadron. I want
you should have these people make it.
I want them to make a new Rogue Squadron.